stuff. I have given up on so many video games because of that. This also applies in pen and paper role-playing games. I know you will never find the best, enchanted gear until you're of that appropriate level. That sucks. Funny thing, right? A lower level character would have more precedent and need to get the more powerful magic items just so they can compete with the more powerful monsters and characters than the higher level characters really need them. Special items and equipment should be given as a reward for not the level of monster, because really if you're a high enough level you can make that encounter pittance easy for you. What makes it far better? You take away the leveling system, okay? And you give points to characters to, make their character however much they want, and they can't max everything, so they have to either be balanced or specialized, and also allowing them to progress in certain skills based on playstyle, and then having it, that's it, okay? And making encounters that are either weak, strong, or whatever, and then when you have an encounter or a dungeon or whatever, it's particularly hard for all the characters in the game, not just certain levels, but all the characters. That means the rewards you can put in that dungeon are rightly earned by whoever completes it. Levels also reduce skill curve in games. You need less skill to play the game when you're a higher level than you do when you're a lower level, because when you're in a lower level you might actually step outside the designated area that have these monsters appropriate to your strength level or whatever. So you might go out and find more difficult monsters, and that will require you to play smarter, play more tactically. But if you're the max level and have the max gear, you don't even need to try anymore. You just walk wherever you want, kill them, yeah, whatever, I've got so much hit points, I can do so much damage, I can just kill anyone I want. There's no skill in that at all. Like, saying someone who is at a level, whatever, the max level, is a good player. No, it actually kind of means that they're a worse player. Oh, but I have to work to get to this level. What, by grinding? You think grinding takes skill? Another result of that is that when you start a game at level 1, for me, I don't feel like I'm a true part of this world, or a significant part that I could do anything of particular in it. I think it's funny, Neverwinter Online, MMORPG, Dungeons & Dragons based, okay? When I first started, they generally changed the beginning missions already, but when I first started, you're fighting off the invasion of the Sims Champions Online, it's old now, superhero MMORPG. Beginning mission, you fight off the monsters that are attacking, funny, they're both attacking cities. Are we seeing a pattern here? But after you do this beginning mission, you're hailed as this wonderful, great warrior, and that you've saved the city, but you're level 1. Like, you're weak as anything, and they're saying, you saved the city, and so this concept of leveling is destroying the, setting that they're trying to create. You've done something significant, when in reality, no, you haven't. You're fighting the weakest monsters that you'll face in this entire game. You haven't achieved spit. You're not a true hero, okay? You're not going to be a true hero or a valid, important part of this world until you grind your days out and become a strong warrior. That sucks, okay? When you start a game, you want to enjoy it to its full. Engage in the best stuff that is in the game, and that will encourage you to stay and play more. And then it gives you more choices, okay, possibilities. In a setting where levels don't exist, okay, you start and you could choose to do anything. You could try and achieve the same thing that a DM will try and make difficulties, so you still have to work to achieve it. That's the key, working to achieve it. Not grinding, but obstacles. Overcoming obstacles to get there. But I'd like to think if I could think up something particularly creative and inventive to kill the king, that I could pull it off. But there's no artificial barriers or walls preventing me from doing something clever. And these are the advantages of not having levels in a role-playing game. And I think it makes a far more engaging and enjoyable experience. Now, it needs to be made right. There's a lot of ways to fail at a game that doesn't have levels as well. One of the dangers is how easy it is for players to die, because if you make all the monsters and everything to a certain level of killability, granted you can have differences, like in a system that me and my brother made that doesn't have levels, Cogent Roleplay, you can download it for free, it's in the description, probably should have mentioned that near the beginning, doesn't have levels. You can advance in certain skills after working at them and stuff like that. But even though there are no levels, I can still put in really tough monsters that are, difficult to kill. And so not all monsters will be at the same level of killability, but for people, you know, yes, a dagger to the neck will generally kill everyone, and the problem is, well, a dagger to any of the players' necks could kill them as well. Yeah. Yeah.